as we welcome you into extra time. I think I need a Christmas dinner after that. We're penultimate show before the big food tomorrow night. No curry.
You keep talking about food.
I do. Well,
do you not get fed at home?
Well, tomorrow I eat.
There's only one of the three of us going for food.
You're not going for the food?
No.
Well, I did hear a phrase I never thought I'd hear. I thought I'd hear in this company, and that was Steve Nicol doesn't want to go to a curry house. And so we're not going to a curry house, which
food's for
I'm
women.
not a fan of curry house.
Yeah. No. I just, I'm surprised.
Each to their own.
Yeah, each to their own, for sure.
Well, we're going for a Thai.
Thai.
A Thai meal, I believe.
Yeah.
And we were walking along the corridor after the show yesterday, and he was heard muttering, "I'm not having those noodles." Was it yesterday, the day before?
It was,
those
Right.
noodles.
Right.
So he's already made his mind up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Raph Honigstein will not be with us at the ESPN FC
Ralph's still here.
Christmas dinner. He's still here. He's waiting by patiently, which is something that's very sad. But we'll bring him in on some of these questions. So would Roy Keane be a good choice as United manager? Asked Luke. While he may not have the managerial record, he has the playing record, especially for United. He knows the United way. He'll definitely give all these players the kick up the backside they need, says Luke.
Do you think any of these players need any more kicks up the backside? I think that's all Mourinho's done for the last 18 months. Just pick on somebody and kick them up the backside.
Right.
So I think they need a bit of harmony, not more fuel on the fire.
No, just no.
I like Roy.
Yeah.
Well, United are not going to be down that route.
No, but when you think they've given it to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, even in a temporary,
It's all about the
in
harmony.
a temporary manner.
They don't want any negativity at the moment.
No.
They want the least negativity they can get from now to the end of the season. That's they want it as clean as possible.
Who's
Keane,
grumpier, Roy Keane or Craig
headlines.
Burley? Let me ask you that, Stevie.
As bad as he is, I'm going to go Keane.
You're going to go Keane, even
He got Keane headlines. Ole Gunnar
Gotta be boy.
Solskjaer. No headlines.
Yeah.
What do you want? United don't need headlines.
Roy was manager at Ipswich with a very good friend of mine, Ian McParlin, Charlie. And between the two of them, they could both start a fight in an empty house. So how the hell? When I saw Roy a few years ago, he says Charlie's nuts. When I saw Charlie, he said Roy's nuts. So I can only imagine what those two were like in the dressing room. I can only imagine.
It's funny because when you looked at him as a player from a distance, he looked like he was going to be managerial material.
Well, I'll tell you
didn't he,
what.
Roy?
Well, look, what I would say.
Well, he was nuts when he played and all.
What I would say with Roy,
He could play.
just for the short. When Roy went in for, I think it was his first job at Sunderland, they were in the Championship and they were almost at the foot of the table. And I think it was around. I think it was Christmas. It might have been before, and he took them up that year. Took them up from second, whatever it was, from second bottom or bottom three. He took them up, and that's what catapulted them at the time.
Just never pushed on from that.
Well, Sunderland got up to the Premier League, and then they've had the problems.
Right. Raph is enjoying this conversation, and I'm not sure if you actually want in on it, Raph, but I'll let you in on Roy Keane.
Problem is with my Roy Keane Sunderland story that it's not fit for broadcasting.
Okay.
But what I will say is that my worry would be that he actually would physically kick everyone up the backside, which I don't think is really going to do much for morale.
Perhaps not quite what the...
I wouldn't be posting Instagram videos if Roy was in charge. Put it that way.
Right.
But anyway, it's not.
Is that going to help?
No.
Probably not. Raph, we'll move on. Geran Samuel with a Bundesliga question, actually specifically about Henrikh Mkhitaryan. He says he's a bit sceptical about the Bundesliga because Mkhitaryan's form in England just doesn't make any sense at all. At Dortmund, he was scoring goals for fun. Now somehow looks a completely different player in England. Huh? What's your take on that equation or mystery, if it is one?
Look, I mean, he was a mystery to Dortmund because under Jürgen Klopp, he did not perform at all. Under Thomas Tuchel, he was suddenly a superstar. Then he moved to England and he's back to the Jurgen Klopp level of performances. I don't think really it has anything to do with the Bundesliga. It's just something in him that doesn't make him perform consistently. I mean, look at Aubameyang, look at Leroy Sané. I mean, the list goes on. There's plenty of guys who've done it in both leagues. I don't think it's necessarily a Mkhitaryan Bundesliga issue here. It's more about him.
Oh, sorry, I get mixed up there. I thought he was talking about Aubameyang.
No.
I was going to say, Aubameyang's been scoring goals.
Henrikh Mkhitaryan. As Rap said, great under Thomas Tuchel. And he's not been great under anyone
Struggled
else.
at United, and it's been fits and starts at Arsenal really for the time being. But Unai Emery, he's given him some game time at least.
Yeah.
Could be just a confidence guy. Some people, when they're not confident, can't perform, and then from somewhere it comes along and they start performing.
Scored plenty of goals for Armenia, let me tell you. But
Did he?
they play Liechtenstein quite often.
How do you remember that?
Tell you what.
Where did you pull that
I
from?
remember him scoring 4 against Liechtenstein once. I don't know. It's just lodged there.
So
maybe I'm making
So
it
he
up.
scored 4 against Liechtenstein once. So Adrian's theory now is like they play Liechtenstein quite a lot.
They do. They always seem to be drawn against Liechtenstein. I don't know.
We'll talk
It
about
sounds
tomorrow.
feasible, doesn't it?
It's like the US women against Mexico, isn't it? They always play Mexico.
Sticking with Dortmund, Josh wants to know, as an American fan, how worried should we be about Christian Pulisic's form? I don't know, he's not getting much of a game.
Well, he gets the odd game. I think he played yesterday, I believe. Brun Larsen and Jadon Sancho have been preferred most of the season in the wider roles.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. He will probably get game time, but he's not. You know, I would have said he was going to be a surefire starter this year, but it's not worked out that way. He's been superseded by guys that are actually younger than him.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Raf, what's your take on the Pulisic form/situation at the moment?
I wouldn't be worried because there is still a fantastic player, but it is clear that right now he's having a difficult time to, I think, do what Favre really wants, which is to have that impact. I think Pulisic is that wonderful player between the lines, the guy who doesn't play the last pass necessarily, but plays the penultimate ball, the ball before the last ball. And right now, Dortmund have slightly more direct, slightly more explosive players ahead of him. If you put him into a slightly different side, I think you'll see all the stuff that he's really good on. Playing between the lines, taking up these positions, I think you'll see that come back. It's just not the right fit at the moment, I think, for him.
Why are you worried about Pulisic? Hey, forget Pulisic. We got Captain America.
Have we?
Yeah, we have, aye.
Indeed.
So Americans, don't worry about Pulisic. We've got the man for you. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Hey!
There, stars and stripes.
Get the boots on,
United.
get the gear on, off you go.
That, in case you can't make it out,
tell you
beneath all the stars and stripes regalia,
I
is Craig Burley.
I was ready and available for Trinidad and Tobago, and by
You've probably done a better
and
job,
I
to
would
be
have think I
honest.
would have got a game. That was the boys downstairs in digital. They've made me do something for Christmas.
Could you see through
And
these
he's-
glasses?
He's got to do. Sorry.
Could you see through those glasses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stars and stripes.
You knew it was for the camera. You with your stars and stripes
Stars and
regalia.
stripes.
It all will be revealed, I guess, when the time is appropriate.
Everybody has to do
Your
a
little
little.
message to US soccer.
He's got to do his tomorrow.
right.
Some sort of spoof.
Fortunately, you'll not be here.
I know where we will be, and that will be at the ESPN FC Christmas dinner, which will be tomorrow. And we are ploughing towards that.
Take some money, will you?
You can have mine. Hey, you can have mine.
Make sure you bring your wallet, because
gotta
one
get-
or two might not.
Got to get through one more show first. You can catch it tomorrow.
Mark Donaldson, ESPN.
Sid Lowe and Ian Dark will be
coming.
on the show. Also, 2 other people who won't be at the dinner tomorrow night. But
Hey.